Welcome back here at Marvin R. White Coliseum. Wildcats take it 80-57 over the Co-Lin Wolfpack. The Wildcats move to 16-0. I'm joined now by Isaiah Moore. Isaiah, career high for you here tonight, 28 points. Man, great job. Shot the ball well tonight everywhere. You shot it well in the paint, shot it well at the free throw line, and a little explanation point to everyone behind the arc.
Yes, sir. The biggest key for this game was Coach told us we down 2 players, people got to step up. So I think the key for us was when your number's called, be ready to go. Like, just be ready.
And, you know, Zay, that's what makes this team special. I mean, you've got so many guys that can get it done. You know, not Tay with 21. You know, great job by him. Tonight, you're the guy that kind of steps out there and knocks down a career high for you. And, you know, you think about this game here tonight, a dangerous ball game for you all. You down 2 players over there, you know, with Earl down and with Roderick down. As like Coach said, step up. You did that. I also want to let's talk about the play of 2-3 tonight. I thought he had a good game.
2-3 played a great game tonight. Coach told 2-3, stay ready, always stay ready. You know, you never know when it's going to be your time to shine. He played a great game tonight, great game.
Say, you are a communications major. You want to go into broadcast, and we've talked about that briefly. I might let you interview Coach tonight. You want to try that?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Say, you're on.
Starting the game, how do you think your team played tonight?
Well, I thought we had poor leadership by Isaiah Moore. You know, I don't think he was ready to play. I thought he went completely off script from what the game plan was, but I'm sure that's something that will get rectified and figured out.
Overall, do you think the Wildcats can continue this great season that they're putting together?
Well, a lot of it depends on Isaiah Moore. You know, if Isaiah Moore, you know, continues to come to play and, you know, continues to improve and lead these guys in a way that I know that he can, you know, then I think the sky's the limit, you know. But if he come out, you know, with a lackluster, you know, performance or effort like he normally does, then I think it'll be tough.
Overall, how do you think the coaching was tonight?
Well, now, look. I mean, I thought the coaching was superb.
It was.
I mean,
great.
how else can we win with the kind of players that we have, you know, on this team?
Great job, Zay.
No. Before he go though, I want to say how proud I am of him, man. You know, I think what's that? How many games we played? I don't even know how many games we played. 16. I just keep up with I don't keep up with the other part. But Zay's came with the effort every night. You know, he's came with the focus and the determination. And, you know, I can't, you know, I don't like to tell him how proud I am, you know, because then, you know, he gonna let me down. But I'm super proud of him, you know, because, you know, once again, I think he started tonight, but I don't even know if he started, you know, more than once or twice. And he's never, you know, complained. He's never, you know, got down on what we were trying to do. You know, he always came in, you know, trying to win the game, you know, and that speaks a lot of him, and I'm super excited to have him on my team.
Chris, great performance by your team here. Sluggish in the first half, but you know what? And I'll say maybe 2 guys out, a little off rhythm there.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
you had a little different lineups, but a quality win, and that's the main thing, a win.
That's all. You know, this time of the year, you know, you want to make sure you're still competing, you know, at a high level and doing the things that we're trying to do to win games, you know, but. You know, there's only one part of the scoreboard matters, and that you have the lead, you know. And, you know, like I said, we had a few guys banged up, and they were looking at me. They wanted to get in, you know, but I wanted to kind of rest them as much as I could. But, you know, you can tell that Rob Brown wasn't in there. All those loose balls on the ground, you know, he normally gulps them up, you know. So that was obvious. So that's something that we'll talk about tomorrow in Phoenix.
2-3, great effort.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I can say the same thing. You know, if he was on any other team, he'd probably be starting, you know. So that's a luxury for me to bring him in. He's my 4th, probably my 3rd or 4th, you know, big or whatever, you know, and he's another one that has bought into what it is we're trying to do and see the bigger picture. And when he has his moments, you know, he take advantage of them like he did tonight.
Chris, when you left here Monday night, you said you were going to throw some chairs, kick some tables over. How was practice?
Well, it was awesome. And the funny thing, you know, I told my wife I'm losing my touch because normally I can keep that going. You know, I can go in, man. I normally can throw chairs, throw boards, kick tables off, yell and scream. But I got like 4 minutes into it, and I just started laughing. You know, kind of got funny because, you know, the things that I thought I could fuss about, I mean, I couldn't fuss about because we always have great effort, you know, and all the time the ball's not going to bounce exactly where you wish it would bounce, you know, and I think that's what happened last game. That's what happened tonight also.
28 of 34 free throws tonight.
We did a good job of attacking, and their game plan was to come down because I think over there, we kind of sped them up and they didn't want to play that way against us. So I think their game plan was to come in, try to slow us down, kind of walk the ball up the court. And, I wanted to speed them up to kind of get us going because I think that's when we were at our best, But with those two guys out, the lineup change was a little off or whatever, but we made a little run toward the end of the half and got some key, contributions from a few guys that's going to be very, very helpful down the road, So I thought, all in all, it was pretty good.
Chris, we go on the road to East Central. The road in South Division you got to be ready.
Yeah. And then East Central is a team that shoots a lot of three-pointers. Over here, I thought we done a good job of limiting them into their threes, that they made. But over there, they won't miss some of those open looks that we allowed them, over here. But hopefully we'll have those two guys back, Rod and Earl. We'll have those guys back, and we can kind of get back to our normal right on cue. It's 88.
You said I was watching the score, and I want to show you that.
Yeah, so that shows you exactly what they're capable of, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to keep Rod and Earl out of this game because I know next week we're over at East Central, and then I think we come back home for Jones. So next week is a huge week. Not that I was taking Co-Lin lightly at all, but I had so much confidence in those other guys that we'll be able to prevail without those two guys.
East Central big win tonight. They beat Gulf Coast 88-69, and then Southwest gets the win over Hines 78-75. I'm not going to say surprises, but of course Jones won tonight over Meridian. But you know what? That's a quality win there for the Warriors. I mean, that's a huge win.
And it's a huge win for Pearl River also because I think that gives Gulf Coast 3 losses.
3 losses, yeah.
And the Southwest win over Hines give them 4 losses. So that, winning the South Division is one of the milestones that we're trying to achieve. And, those 2 games, I guess, put us at a 3-game lead, So I think it was a good night all in all for the Wildcats, not just here in this gym, but down at Decatur. Now we got to make sure they don't continue that momentum. We got to kind of get down there and take care of business. Because I don't know if you know it, but I was a little excited last night because Ranger lost. No one team in the country. So when the new rankings come out, hopefully they'll give us a few more votes and kind of get us a little bit closer to that top spot, which I think will be awesome.
Chris, I always appreciate your time. Look forward to the trip to East Central.
Well, there you go again. I'm not looking forward to it. Let's quit saying it. Let's plan a vacation.
I enjoy my time with the guys. I enjoy my time on the road, getting a chance to visit with Jamarcus, and you get a chance to visit a little bit with Jamarcus and Tay and Isaih and so many. I'll say this. Let's close with this. What quality young men. Those are some quality young men. They're great basketball players. They're just quality young men.
We got good guys with a lot of good energy, on and off the court. And it's I've even found myself doing things that, with these guys that I normally don't do because I've gotten really, really close with them. They're so easy and so likable to be around, and they're funny. They crack me up. I catch myself hanging around practice having 30-minute conversations with them, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm crazy about them, not just because of what they've achieved to this point and what they have a chance to achieve, but because of what you say. You can have pleasant conversations with them.
Absolutely.
I'm always have my son around. They're always playing with my son. Now he thinks he's just as old as they are. We got to get that straight. But I'm crazy about my team. And I really enjoy them. And I'm gonna be sad when I'm done coaching.
There you go.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Chris. We'll see you Monday.
Absolutely.